Okay. Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We like to give our praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the brothers that's teaching the truth and sincerity, and shalom to the, somewhat of a humble sister, and then I forget. No, yeah, it's today is the day of atonement. You know, and the fasting and praying. It's not a feast. It's actually a fast. You know, and we both, me and this brother here, we've been keeping it to the best of our abilities. We haven't ate anything or drunk anything too. You know, we just in the spirit, we wanted to do a sit down, stay in the spirit. You know, and we just I'm gonna just jump into scriptures, you know. So we're gonna just sit down, gonna basically be on fasting, prayer, you know, things about the Day of Atonement, afflicting your soul, being humble, stuff like that, and whatever else the Spirit lead us to go into. So I'm gonna start with Matthew 4:1. This is Matthew 4:1. Then was Yahweh Shah led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards hungry. And when the tempter came to him, he said, "If thou be the Son of God, of Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread." You know, and that's what the devil do. You know, on our days like these is really one of the, 7 days and your so-called, well, not your so-called, your fasting days, such as the Day of Atonement. The devil's really is coming after us. Stuff like little things like today I told this brother, like, soon, man, I told you brother, as soon as I woke up, man, I got a bad crook in my neck, man. And I always take these supplement pills, meaning like no pork, or like I would have a vegetable capsule, and it would be like some cayenne pepper, which is real good for pain, for joints. Or I would do little things like that. I would eat some type of vegetable to heal my body. Today I can't, man. I'm just been suffering through it, man. So, and that's funny, you want to command this rock to make it bread, but he's in a fast though, and we're in a fast, so we can't just do anything we want to do, man. Eat anything we want to eat. I mean, we can't eat anything or drink anything. We gotta just endure this fast.
That's right.
I'm gonna just keep going. Right. This verse 4. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God," man. And that's your real food. The name of our channel is called Feed the Flock. We ain't feeding nobody bread, or of course we under Great Millstone, but just our surname, as I can call it like our surname is Feed the Flock, and we're not feeding anybody no food, we just giving you guys it's the real food, and which is the word. I'm gonna read that back. It say, but he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone." So you shouldn't live by just eating and filling the belly, but every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh,
Right. Meaning you ain't supposed to just wanna fuel your fleshly lust, man. All right, your body, man. All right, you supposed to feed your spirit as well, man. You don't supposed to starve your spirit, man. Hey, that's what a majority of our people doing right now, man. Not coming to the truth, man. All right, they starving their spirit, man. All right, they walking after their own vain hearts, man. All right, so they rather feed their flesh, man, than tend to feed their spirit, man, because they carnal at the end of the day, man. Like I was watching the brothers in San Francisco, man. They was talking about this one Jake, man. He walked up, he was asking me, he was like, "You watch this on YouTube, right?" He's like, "Yeah." He said, "Why you shave your beard off?" Jake gonna say, "You know, man, because it feel good." All right, that's what the majority of our people want. That's all they want to do, man. They want to just do stuff that feel good to them, man. Yeah. All right, they don't want to do nothing that feel bad, man. All right, on the right hand side, on the left hand side, they do shit that feel bad. Yeah. All right, like getting tattoos and shit. Yeah. All right, piercings and shit, things of that nature, man. Yeah. All right, because our people, man, they just wicked, man. All right, they can't suffer for the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai, man, at the end of the day, man. And that's why they 2/3 anyway, man.
That's right.
But you got it.
No, you good, bro. Gotta appreciate what you just said, because they starving themselves. This is Matthew 5. I'm gonna start at 5, but the point is in 6. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled.
Right. Hey, that's the elect, man. Yeah. All right, that's the ones who seeking after the Lord, man. Yeah. All right, that's the ones who thirsting after righteousness, man. All right, the Most High, well, this is Yahushua speaking in Matthew. He said that we're gonna be filled, man. All right, we're gonna be filled, man, with the food that we searching for, man, and the living waters, man. That's what we thirsting for, man. All right.
Yeah, kind. Keep going in that Matthew 4. I'm gonna start at 5 now. Then the devil taking him up into the holy city and said to him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou shalt dash thy foot against a stone. And Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Right. So you should never tempt the Lord. You should never, do anything that's basically good. Tempt the Lord.
Yeah.
I can't give an example.
Wicked acts, man. Don't be doing no abominations, man. Yeah. Don't be sinning, man. Yeah. Don't be murmuring. All right, that's tempting the Lord. Yeah. Hey, I'm always driving to this brother's house, man, storming and thundering and shit. I'm scared as fuck, man. Hey, the Lord can just make my car throw off the goddamn freeway, man. Cause I done did something to tempt the Lord, man. Hey, that's why I tell you, man. Yahushua said it is written, man, that you should not tempt the Lord, man. All right. So I ride with my seatbelt on, everything, man. Cause I don't know what'll happen, man. Hey, if that's the Lord's will, man, He want me to crash my car, it's gonna happen, man. Right. So that's why I try not to tempt the Lord, man. Hey, because it tell you in Daniel, the 4th chapter, man, the 17th verse, the Lord, He rule in the kingdom of men, man. Right. Hey, so the Lord, He ruled His place, man. All right. He ruled everything anyway, man. All right, on the spiritual side and on the carnal side, man. All right, so if you want us to get bugged out, man, all right, like a lot of brothers in the truth been doing, man, since it's the Day of Atonement, man. All right, since this a holy day, man, to us. All right, the Lord been bugging brothers out, man. All right, crazy, making them leave the truth, not even get kicked out of the truth, just man. Leaving. Yeah, just leaving, man. Like they don't agree with the doctrine, man.
Just all of a sudden, just don't agree. Just fuck it.
Hey, because at the end of the day, they never agreed with it, man. Yeah. Hey, be brothers in there for 6 years.
Shit, 8 years. It was 8 years.
Hey, man. It be bogging my mind out like, damn, 6 years. Then a brother said, hey, y'all was lukewarm. How the fuck do you be lukewarm after 6 years, man?
I don't know how the fuck.
I'm like, hey, but that's the judgment of the Lord, man. All right.
Just keep going on this. I already know you hold the son. Just keep going. This verse 8 again. Again, the devil taking him up into an exceeding high mountain and show him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Right. So the first thing that this devil tried to tempt the Lord with was what? Food. And he said, I give you all these kingdoms. So he saw America, he saw Europe, he saw Asia, he saw the United Kingdom, he saw. But I always say this: you showed the Lord bullshit. You know, who the fuck want to be in America?
Yeah.
Okay, you showed you showed the Lord America and McDonald's. You showed the Lord these restaurants. Like what did I'm trying to figure out? Well, the devil's you're an idiot. Right. Why would you show the Lord places where everybody's filling their bellies? And that's what you showed them. To be honest, you showed them restaurants and GMO foods.
You showed him carnal things. Hey, he's spiritual, man.
Yeah, man.
He ain't tested. He ain't try to do him with nothing spiritual. That's because Satan carnal himself, man. All right. And that's what he tempted Yahushua with, man. Carnality, man. Shit that is vain. And Yahushua already knew that, man. All right. He ain't tempted with no spiritual things, man. All right.
Show them motherfucking IHOP and shit.
Yeah.
Man. Show them IHOP, man. Show them fucking China, them chopping up dogs and shit. Chinese food restaurants. Really? That wasn't no tip. I was like, what the fuck is this? This ain't no tip. And I got you got something?
Go ahead, no.
All right, this is Galatians 5, and I'm gonna start at 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh, man.
That's right.
You know, so the Lord was in the spirit, man. Wasn't trying to fulfill the lust of the flesh. You showed him carnal things. You showed them kingdoms. I'm like not the kingdom of what we gonna have. You told them these. I would have call them kingdom. These is queendoms, man. You showed them America, man. You showed them South America, man. You showed them places where we was in captivity, man. But then, what exactly did the fuck did you show them? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What, you know, Burger King, you know, Taco Bell, East Cleveland, Atlanta. What the fuck did you see? A whole bunch of homosexuals every goddamn where? You know, fulfilling the lust of the flesh, man. We'll just keep going on this, and then they say, for the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. Right? These two different things, and the spirit and the flesh are two different things, man. You know the flesh wanna, want all the carnal things of this world, want to eat. Like my flesh wants to eat, but I know my spirit is going to tame it, because the spirit is from Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, and the flesh is from the earth. You know, it's just carnal, so we want to do a whole bunch of wicked things, wicked acts.
Right.
You know.
Right, like the brother said, the flesh is from the earth, man, and the earth is polluted. Right, so that's what our flesh is polluted too, man, because it comes from the earth, man. All right. But I got some. This 2 Corinthians, real quick, 4:18. It says, "While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen." Right. So Yahushua, all right, in that instance in Matthew the 4th chapter, man. He was looking at things which was not seen, man. He didn't care about no carnal shit that he could see, man. All right? It says, "For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal." Right? Because he already knew that, man. He knew that those kingdoms that Satan was showing was fucking temporary, man. Yeah, that shit wasn't going to last forever, man. Yeah, man. All right? Hey, Satan couldn't show him the kingdom of the Most High Yahweh because that's spiritual, man.
Yeah, he don't even know that.
Right, you're right.
He don't know that.
So Yahweh already knew, man. He looking at this nigga like, bro,
this stupid.
Like, who is
this nigga stupid?
Yeah.
Did you really just show me fucking vehicles and carnal planes.
Yeah.
We got chariots waiting on me. He was already in chariots, man. Yahweh Shah was the first creation. So he was there before you, Satan. So he knows more than you, Satan. You know, he know more than demons.
Yeah, Satan thought he was like he like you can compare it in the sense like Job. You know how he plagued Job with the sickness and things like that. He took all away. Hey, but Job, he was still in the spirit too, man.
Still perfect.
He's still, yeah. You still couldn't get him to go off. Hey, he was of the flesh, man. So what the fuck make you think that you gonna get your house shot to go off, man?
Son of God, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Silly, man.
Silly, dude. And that's what we saying. These demons is. You ain't gonna get worse than the devil. And this was the head of the demons trying to take, you know, our big brother Yahweh Shah. So, you know, and Yahweh Shah made him said, man, get behind me, saying I'm gonna get it. But to you younger brothers, to brothers that be in the truth, that's why it's so important to pray to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, so he can put the spirit on you to know what to do in those situations where you get tempted. So I'm gonna start at 10. This is still in Matthew 4. Then Yahweh Shah unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Most High Yahweh, and him only shalt thou serve. Right, that's it, man. That's it. I'm gonna start at 11. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. That's the point. The devil left him now. That's the whole point that I was trying to get, because once you, it's all about once you finish praying and you finish fasting, and the Lord see that you doing this sincerity, the demon will fucking leave you, man. Even the demons can't be around righteousness too long. It's like garlic to a vampire, you know.
Hey, even when you do the things that fucking Satan wants you to do, man. Right. After you appease to him, he gonna leave anyway. So, cause he know that your spirit gonna take over back then, and then he gonna be like, damn,
that's why
I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, he left you naked.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why you feel like you naked. You be like, man, what the fuck I'm doing?
Yep, that's right.
All right. Well, let you ain't got none. I got another example. All right, this is Matthew 17. I'm gonna start at just to prove everything we're saying. Matthew 17. I'm gonna start. Just bear with me. 17 and 15. This is Matthew 17 and 15. All right. The Lord have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic. For he is a lunatic and sore vexed. For oftentimes he fallen into the fire, and often into the water. And I brought him this about a guy had demons on, right? And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. So that's what they used to do in the past. You know, a guy with a bug out, a man or a female. You know, they would take them to the prophets, because we're the real, what you call them people? Them people who take off them exorcism, those
exorcists.
Yeah, those. Yeah. The Turner's brothers said we're the real people who can take demons off of people, man. We will rebuke demons, man. That's what we do every day. Every time we see any type of fucking demon, we start praying, shit, and rebuke that demon. You know, we're the real. The exorcists, man. You know, we pulling demons out of people and shit, you know. Alright, this is 17. Then Yahweh Shah answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Yahweh Shah rebuked the demon, just like I was saying, he rebuked the demon. He's so powerful. I mean, Yahushua is man, the Most High made, and Yahushua gave him all types of power, you know? Basically second in command of everything, you know? And he departed out of him, and the children, and the child was cured from that very hour. Watch this, the part is coming up. And then came the disciples, and Yahushua apart and said, why could we cast him out?
Why could we not?
Yeah, why could we not cast him out?
Mm-hmm.
And Yahushua said unto him, because of your unbelief. Mm-hmm. Right, you gotta believe that what you're saying and it's truth. That's why this brother said all these dudes is falling out, because they wasn't really believing what they were doing is real, man. I believe that I cast out a demon before, like on the highways and byways, man. It been time guys that shows, flashes the gun, and what we do, we went to the scripture and we rebuked him, he left and didn't harm us. There been times where we had the women demons, and we went to the scripture and they left us, and we was unblemished, you know, mm-hmm. and without blemish, man, you know. So I believe in these words, man, you know. Mm-hmm. And then it say, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, ye shall say unto the mountain, remove hence to yonder places, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this time goeth not out but of prayer and fasting. Mm-hmm. That's the point.
Yeah, that's the same account I was gonna get. Because you know how the scripture be. One prophet say one thing, and then it got to the point quicker in that one right there, in that instance. But this Mark, the Mark chapter 9 verse 16.
It's the term is your point of your vantage point. Mm-hmm. You know, it's some brothers saw the same thing, but they interpreted a different way. You know, which is good because they go more into it. Some brothers is straightforward. Mm-hmm. Some brothers would break it down more. Yeah, some brothers won't say shit. Like, damn, that was a crazy situation. What you got, bro?
This Mark 9 and 16. It says, and he asked the scribe, what question ye with them? And one of the multitude answered and said, Master, I have brought unto thee my son, which have a dumb spirit. Right. And wheresoever he taketh him, he teareth him, and he foameth and gnasheth with his teeth, and pineth away. And I spake to thy disciples that they should cast him out, and they cannot. So this is basically an ordinary man, all right? And he coming to Yahushua, and he telling them about the circumstance with his son, man, having a demon, man. All right, and that goes back to what the brother was just going into. That one's about faith, man. He said the grain, you have faith the size of a mustard seed, man. Right. All right, and you can remove a mountain. Yeah. All right, hey, but these exorcists, so to speak, man, mm-hmm. these disciples, man, mm-hmm. all right, they didn't have the faith, man. Mm-hmm. All right, and it said, verse 19, it says, Shalak, I'm gonna start back a little bit at 18. It says, and pineth away. And it says, and I spake to thy disciples that they should cast him out, and they could not. All right, so the man, he was talking to the disciples, man, all right, of Yahushua, man. Mm-hmm. All right, he asking them to cast the demon out of his son, man, but they couldn't do it. Verse 19, it says, he answered him and saith, O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? Mm-hmm. How long shall I suffer you? Bring him unto me. Hey, so the Most High, I mean, Yahushua, man, our Lord, he was telling them that they was a faithless generation, man. Yep. Telling them, man, how long I gotta keep showing these miracles, right? Man. And suffer you, man. How long I gotta keep doing this, man, for y'all to get it?
It showed y'all already.
Right,
it showed y'all what to do. Yeah. It was the disciple was known as unlearned people. Some of them was known, but Paul wasn't. But some of the disciples, well, no, Paul was in the 12. It was Salaki. But some disciples was was as unlearned men. And I was shocked that he didn't taught them what to do. Just like the apostle Tahar was saying, like, at some point in the time of the truth, I don't got to keep teaching y'all. Like, y'all should know what to do. Y'all should know when the Sabbath, stuff like that. I ain't got to keep reminding you. It's just, stuff like that. But my bad.
Good. No, good. Verse 20 it says, and they brought him unto him, and when he saw him straightway, the spirit teared him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed foaming. All right, so when they brought him to Yahushua, man, hey, the spirit could feel it, man. All right, so they say he fell on the ground, man. The spirit that was in the child, man, he made him fall on the ground, man, wallowing and foaming, man. All right, and it says, and he asked his father, how long is it ago since this came unto him? And he said, of a child. So this it's basically like a teenager, man. He's an older person, man, so to speak, in age, man. And Yahushua asked his father how long he had this demon, man. All right, and he said ever since he was a child, man. Yeah, man. All right, and I know he done been to plenty disciples, plenty unlearned men, man. Yeah, all right, men. To get the demon off of him, man. Yeah. But nobody was able. Yeah. And it says, verse 22, and oft times it have cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him. But if thou canst do anything, have compassion on us, help us, and help us. Yahushua said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. And straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe, help thy mine unbelief. Right. Yeah. Hey, so he said he believed, man. And he asked the Lord to help the part of him that didn't believe, man. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Verse 25, it says, when Yahushua saw that the people came running together, he rebuked the foul spirit, saying unto him, thou dumb and deaf spirit, I charge thee, come out of him, and enter no more into him. And the spirit cried and rent him sore and came out of him. And he was as one dead, insomuch that many said, he is dead. So once the spirit came out of him, man, he was laying on the ground. Everybody like, he dead, bro. He dead, man. He dead. Yeah, he can make it. He can make it. Right. And you know the niggas wanted to give Yahushua hell. And you killed him. You know how niggas is. Yeah, right. They didn't find anything, That's right. Right. Verse 27, it says, but Yahushua took him by the hand and lifted him up, and he arose. Okay. And when he was come into the house, his disciples asked him privately, why could not we cast him out? Right? It's the same account that the brother was going into, man. Hey, but Yahushua told him it was about faith in that instance, man. All right, verse 29, it says, and he said unto them, this kind can come forth by nothing, but by prayer and fasting. Right, man. Hey, so that's what we doing, man. It's the Day of Atonement, man. All right. The demons that was on us, man, hey, they can't go off of us, man, but by prayer and fasting, man. All right. So that's what the Day of Atonement is, man. All right. A day of praying and a day of fasting, man. All right. To get rid of those demons that was on us, man. Hey, because we ain't perfect in this truth, man. All right. Like the apostles say. If the apostles say it, I'm going to say it, man. All right. Because I believe everything that they saying, man. All right. So we ain't perfect, man. All right. Hey, and the Day of Atonement was set up by the Most High for what? To help us. Right. Why, if we was perfect, why would we have a Day of Atonement, man? What's the point? What's the point of having a Day of Atonement? What's the atonement basically to forgive you for all your sins, to make atone for it. What's the point of having that if we're already perfect and, fuck it, if we don't need it, right? That's right. That's what a wicked person would say, but we saying we need it. Hey, another thing that the apostles say, I already know niggas gonna say, oh, y'all love the apostles so much. Damn right we love the apostles so much. Man, these men of the Lord that been preaching for 30, and they kept coming back in reincarnation, man. I be led astray. If of course, it wasn't for the Lord, but I'm just saying he chose those men. But just real quick,
No, well, what you done, brother?
Yeah, yeah. That was it, man. Hey, we praying and fasting, man. It's the Day of Atonement, man. Asking for forgiveness for our former sins, man. And that we not gonna do them no more, man. Hey, because if y'all brothers out there keeping the Day of Atonement, man, all right, you fasting and you praying for forgiveness for your former sins, man. Hey, you ain't supposed to do them no more, man. All right. That's just like Hebrews 10 and 26, man. For if we sin willfully after we have learned the knowledge of the truth, man, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sins, man. Right. So we can't just be going, do the Day of Atonement, and go right back to doing sinning and shit. All right? Letting the devil creep up in your mind, man. That's why the scripture tell you to give no place for the devil, man.
That's right.
All right? You got it, though.
Time. This is one of the, probably like our last account. Well, the Lord has it. We go back to another account when it's concerning demons, but this is the last one I got. I'll say that much. This is Luke 4 and 4 and I'm gonna start at 32. And they were astonished at his doctrine, for his words was with power, right? And in the synagogue there was a man which had a spirit of an unclean devil, and cried out with a loud voice, saying, Let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Yahushua of Nazareth? That's the point I wanted, because that proved that demons know exactly who Yahushua was, man. Mm-hmm. Here it is, this devil then possessed a man, and they're looking at Yahushua like, leave us alone, let us do us, basically. What do we have to do with you? So, you know, people believe in demons so much, you know, it get nighttime and you get scared. So what's, you know, y'all believe in demons, but y'all can't believe in the powers of Yahushua. You know? That's the point I just wanted to prove, that, you know, there are, these demons know exactly who we are, man. You know? Mm-hmm. They know who the prophets are, man. They know we be the prophets, man. Lord willing. Mm-hmm. Shit. You know? Yeah.
That's why demons come after us. Hey, more often than none, man. Than 2/3 of our people, man. Hey, because the demons are already controlling the 2/3 of our people, man. Yeah, all right, they ain't in control of us, man. All right, and imagine the apostles, man. What kind of demons been coming up towards them, man? All right, trying to overcome them, man. And they've been doing it for 30 years and counting, man. Yeah. All right, it's like that scripture, man. For our light affliction, man. This is a light affliction, man. Especially if you ain't been doing it as long as the apostles, man. This a light affliction, man. They the ones who got the real burden on them, man. They like Moses, man. All right, in the wilderness, man. When he was going into why the Lord do this to him, man? Did I birth all of these? You know what I'm saying? All these fucking hard head ass motherfuckers, man. All right. That's how the apostles are to a certain extent, man. Hey, but they overcome it. That was a demon on Moses, man. All right. He told the Lord to kill him, man, because he didn't want to deal with 2/3 of our people, man.
Right. Hey, since you said that about one of the first kings of Israel was the guy named Moses, right? And this is what he did. This is Deuteronomy chapter 9, verse 9. When I was gone up into the mount to receive the tables of stones, even the tables of the covenant which the Lord made with you, when I abode in the mount 40 days and 40 nights, I neither did eat bread nor drink water. And the Lord delivered unto me 2 tables of stones written with the fingers of the Most High Yahweh. And on them was written according to all the words which Yahweh spake with me in the mount out of the midst of fire in the day of the assembly.
Right.
So in order to receive them is symbolic. He got all those gifts. He got those mysteries, those commandments. and what he didn't eat nor drink. So that tells me eating and drinking, it brings you closer to the power, you know, of Yahweh. Well, it will bring you closer to Yahweh.
Not eating and drinking.
Not eating, filling your being all full of GMOs and drinking liquor all damn day and drinking pop soda. That don't bring you closer. That bring you farther because now you lusting and now you just want to go to sleep after you're done eating. You know, by fasting, you know, and this brother, you know, was, you know, abode with the Most High, man, for 40 days and 40 nights, man. And we see those mysteries, man, you know? Mm-hmm. And you know, it's a spiritual thing to fast, you know. It's not just spiritual, it's also help you physical too, you know? Just a quick precept on the physical. This is wrote these notes down. Yeah, it's Sirach 30 and 15. Health and a good estate of the body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. So fasting helps you. It brings you closer to the laws, statutes, and commandments, and to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, which she's going to keep you enduring because you are a prophet of His. So He's going to have to bless you with a good body so you can do the work. You know, the reward is not money. The reward is you're going to get closer to Him. You're going to learn the mysteries, and you're going to be in good health. Mm-hmm. You know. Huh. You know, and then brothers, look at it like that standpoint. Some of you niggas some of you niggas in the truth can miss a couple meals. Shit. You know, how you preaching the power, but you out of shape like a motherfucker. So what's up with that? You know, ain't nothing wrong with missing a couple meals, man. You know, and getting spiritual. You know, getting closer to the power, man. Fuck you. You know, this shit is like a drug to you now, man. You know, but just a couple examples of the benefits of fasting, and this on the carnal side, man. This just on the physical side. I'm saying, damn. Look on the physical side is rest the digestive system. So it rests your digestive system, man. It gives it rest because your body always digesting food. So when you rest it, now you can only focus on one thing, and meaning your whole body, your whole spirit can focus on the power of, focus on Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushua, man. That's your, you know, set of your body always focus on eating and digesting food. Now since your body is cleansed, now you can focus on one thing, and that's this truth. You know, of course, it's weight loss. You know, and then it makes you think clearly. You know, promote great mental clarity. It you know, it promotes an inner stillness, enhancing spiritual connection. That says it right there. Even though the white men know that, even the Edomites know that shit. You know. Why you think this society promotes eat all the fucking time? Because it's a fucking coincidence? No, man. Because they know when you eating all the goddamn time, you losing your connection. You just getting fatter, you getting overweight. You eating pork all the time because they put pork in every goddamn thing. So it's a good thing to fast, man. My fault, you got it out.
Oh, you good. You get lazy, man. All right, you don't want to do the works of the Most High, man. Because you're always worried about eating, man. All right, filling your flesh, man. Get lazy, don't want to come out on the highways and byways, man. All right, looking in the scriptures for a way to get around that, to get around coming out, man, on the highways and byways, man. Because you want to sit in the house and eat all day, man. Hey, because if you're not coming out or if you're not doing the works, man, what are you doing, man?
Exactly what you doing, bro.
You just eating all day, because that's what the majority of our people do, man.
They do.
Just fucking eat all day.
They do.
I used to eat all day,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this brother is for the truth, man. What else do you do in this world, man? It's nothing to do in this world.
Right.
All right? You go to work. Hey, what is the saying? What we do? We eat, sleep, and shit.
Yeah, eat, sleep.
All right? That's all we do, man. All right? If you don't have this truth, that's all you're going to be doing.
Right.
Eating, sleeping, and shitting, man.
Yeah,
All right?
Yeah.
And none of that ain't convenient to your spirituality, man. All right? It's not going to help you in the spiritual way. But I got a precept real quick. This Sirach 11:25. It says, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. Right. So you prospering when you eating, man. You feeling your flesh, man. That's the day of prosperity, man. All right. That's a forgetfulness of affliction, man. So when you eating and things like that, man, you feeling comfortable, man. All right. You sitting back like, oh yeah, I feel good as fuck. I'm about to sit and picking your teeth and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when you forgetting affliction, man. And it says, and in the day of affliction, there is no remembrance of prosperity. Right. So when we're afflicting our soul, man, we ain't remembering, man. All right. When we was eating what we just ate that big ass meal, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. When we're afflicting our souls, man, we ain't thinking about the prosperity, man. All right. But on the right hand side, yeah, we thinking about the prosperity of what's gonna come, man. For us doing that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the kingdom, man. Which is getting closer to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right. That's the prosperity from afflicting your soul right there, man.
Yeah.
Not no worldly prosperity, man. No carnal shit, man.
I'm fucking happy, man.
Yeah, man. We ain't worried about that, man.
You niggas want happy meals, man.
Right.
You know? Hey, this is 1 Corinthians 7. What would you done?
Yeah, come.
It's 1 Corinthians 7, verse 5. Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourself to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your innocency, inconsistency. I mean, Salaki. So you give yourself to fasting and prayer, you know, of fasting, because fasting helps you remember. Is also a remembrance thing, because when you fast, you remember it's bitter. Fasting, you know, especially for you know, for brothers who you know, who likes to eat, or just who's not used to fasting, is a bitter thing. And what you do, you remember the bitter times, man. You especially on a day like this, the day of atonement, when it's not a feast, it's a fasting. You remember all the bullshit you've done, you know. You remember that. You remember shit. You think about this fucking captivity that we in, that our past ones, you know, and you know, and that's when the prayer kick in. That's when you start praying for forgiveness and for stillness of mind. You know, meaning a calm mind. You yeah, man. You know, stuff like that with that effect, like the scriptures speak. Hey, do me a favor. Get Psalm 73 and 28. See what that say.
Psalms chapter 73, verse 28. It
Yeah.
says, "But it is good for me to draw near to Yahweh. I have put my trust in the Most High Yahweh, that I may declare all thy works."
Right, yeah, that's when you draw closer. You know, it's always good to draw closer to the Most High, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, man. It's always good to draw closer. And how we draw closer, we keep saying about fasting. That's how you draw closer. You know, that's the trick. You know, like everybody, you know, you always go to a job, and like your first day there, you know, you're working hard, you know, whatever you're doing, and you be like, man, it gotta be easier way to do this. That's the easy way to do it. is the fast, man. This make it easy, kind of, you know, cause not meaning it does. It make it lighter because even though you're afflicting your soul, the trick is, you know, you get afflicted here in America, but the trick is the fast, because that's when the Most High is going to even dwell with you even more. He said, if you come to his door, he will sup with you. Mm-hmm. Meaning he was coming to your mind. You won't be thinking about fucking food, man, or anything. Oh, having sex, you know, stuff like that. Neither. You don't supposed to be really. You don't supposed to be fucking around either. Mm-hmm. You know, you strictly, you know.
No pleasure, man.
Yeah, no pleasure, man.
You're afflicting your soul, man. All right, and when you're afflicting your soul, it's not pleasurable, man. All right, there's no pleasure in that, man. Only to the men of the Lord, man, there's pleasure, man. And because we're thinking about the bigger picture, man. We ain't thinking about the small instances of pleasure, man. We thinking about the bigger reward of pleasure, man. The pleasure that we gonna have in the kingdom, man. All right, to have multiple wives, man. All right, numerous amount of children, man. Castles. All right, have slaves, man. Ruling over the nations, man. Hey, that's the pleasure that we seeking for, man. All right, we want the whole thing, man. We want our cake and eat it too, man. Yeah. So to speak, man. Right. Come.
That's right. I'm gonna get this in the book of Joel, right? Because you know what? I'm gonna get this in Psalms 51, because that's how the Lord deal with brothers. You know, it's Psalm 51. Damn, I'm gonna start at 1. Psalm 51 and 1. Have mercy upon me, O Yahweh, according to thy loving and kindness, according unto thy multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. That's a great prayer to even say, you know, on days like this. Ask for the Most High to blot out your transgression while you're closer to him. A day like this, you know. Niggas think it's carnal for us. Oh, you niggas really think y'all niggas because they're telling me the Lord gonna deal with y'all? Yeah, shit. Why would we not think that, man? You niggas always want to think so goddamn negative all the damn time. Oh, why the fuck would I do something like that? The Lord knows my heart. Man, fuck that. Speaks, you gotta go by action. You know? Alright. Verse 2. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquities and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgression, and my sin is ever before me. You acknowledge that shit, man, on days like this. Man, whatever you did, that ain't my business what you do, but tell it to the Most High, you know? And acknowledge it, you know? That's how you go about it. Actually say whatever you fucking did. Say it, you know? In verse 4, against thee only have I sinned and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was sharpened in iniquity, and sin did my mother conceive me. So when you come out the womb, your mother could conceive you in probably in adultery, you know. So you already, you know, and things you did in your past lives, you know.
Right. Hey, but that's why the 4th verse said, it says, against thee only have I sinned. Right. Because we sinned against the Most High, man, and him only, man. We ain't sinned against nobody else, man. We ain't sinned against ourselves, man. And it says, and done this evil in thy sight, man. Right. So transgressing the law of the Most High, man, that's what sin is, man. All right? Going against the commandments and the statutes of the Most High, man. All right? In his sight, man, because he the only one looking to see if we sin, man. All right? Nobody else is, man. It says that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Right. So if the Most High judge your ass, man, hey, to put you to death, man, Hey, the Lord, he's clear, man.
That's clear, man. Can the Lord do anything unrighteous?
Right, come on.
Everything he do is righteous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a reason why he did that.
Mm-hmm.
It was our verse 6, it's still in Psalms 51. Behold, thou desirest trust in the inward part, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom. Right? Well, let me read that back. Behold, thou trustest in the inward parts, and in the hidden parts thou shalt make me to know wisdom. That's what we want to know. That we want to know that wisdom, man. You know, Paul speaks about the inward man and the outwards, man. You know, you in the flesh or you gonna be in the spirit. Which one? You can't be, you can't be both, man. You can't serve both of them. The scriptures say you can't serve two masters, or you will hate the one and love the other, man. You know, even though we in his flesh, you ain't gotta serve this motherfucker, because the scriptures say that thou is a servant to sin. But you want to be a servant to the Most High Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, you know?
Mm-hmm. And the inward part's talking about our flesh, man.
Come.
All right. So the Most High, he desires truth in our inward parts, man. All right.
Come.
And in our hidden part, which is the spirit, man. All right.
Come.
Thou shalt make me to know wisdom. All right. So if we keeping the commandments, man. All right. We afflicting our souls, man. We keeping the Sabbath, you know, to the best of our ability, man. All right. That's we keeping it in our inward parts, man. All right. And our hidden parts, the Most High gonna be he gonna make us to know wisdom.
Yeah, he gonna reveal it.
Right.
That's right. That's right. Verse 7. Purge me with hyssop, which is a cleansing agent, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Mm-hmm. Right. Purge us with these everyday bullshit we go through. We gotta suffer, but we actually getting purged. We getting stronger. You know, if we getting like and through the fire of affliction, we are getting cleansed like gold, and through the fire of this affliction now. So we rather get, purged now and be counted as gold than to get purged when it's really time for them and for the missiles, you know. Verse 8. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide my face from my sin and blot out all my iniquities, man. That's what it is. That's the point I was trying to get. No, well, it's still here. Hold on. But I'm gonna just keep reading. This verse 9. No, 10. Create in me a clean heart. That's that new covenant. That's that new covenant that we want, and that's that new man that we gotta put on. The scriptures say about to be reborn again. You know, I'm gonna find that verse too. Just bear with us, because that's what we want. We want that new heart. We don't want to keep being in this fleshly heart. You know?
Which one?
It says something about a new man.
Ephesians?
It might be Ephesians. Yeah. Ephesians
4:22.
Okay, there you go.
It's Ephesians 4:22. It says that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on that new man, which after the Most High Yahweh is created in righteousness and true holiness.
That's perfect. We got it.
Come on, man. Hey, so that's what we got to do, man. We got to put off that old man. Put off the former conversation, man. All right, about this world, man. All right, the man of this world doing worldly things, man. We have to put that off, man. All right. Like the brother said earlier, man. Fasting it clears your thoughts, man. It purifies your thought, man. All right, so you can think more clearer, man. All right, that's how we get renewed in the mind, man, by putting off all the former things, man. All right, that's how we be renewed in the spirit of our minds, man. All right.
That's right.
And it says in verse 24, and that ye put on that new man. All right, this is the new man. All right. Coming into the truth, all right, keeping the commandments and statutes to the best of your abilities, man. All right, going out there on the highways and byways, all right, to compel the elect the command, man. Hey, because that's all who we fishing for only, man, the elect, man. All right, that's what we doing, though, man. It says, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness, right? And so when we put off that old man, all right, and we clear our mind, man, we make space for the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, we're going to be made in righteousness, man, and true holiness, man. Lord willing, we those men, man, or we are the elect, man.
Real quick, did Joel 2:12. Therefore also now said the Lord, Yahweh, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. You know, that's what it is. You know, once again, we keep hearing that word fasting and weeping and mourning and in prayer. You know, that's what praying is in a way, is weeping, you know, and mourning and begging. You know, you basically begging. You weeping, you crying.
Hey, and right now, man, a majority of the brothers not doing that, man. Even us, man. All right, because we not in a day of trouble, so to speak, yet, man. All right. So it's like it's hard for you to cry if it ain't nothing to cry about, man. All right. But in the day of our trouble, that's when we're gonna be doing that more predominantly, man. All right, more at a higher rate, man. That's when we gonna be weeping, man. All right, that's when we gonna be weeping, man. And praying to the Most High, man. All right, in the day of our trouble, man. All right, because everything gonna be going on then, man. You gonna have stuff to cry for then, man. All right, because you go cry about your former sins, man. All right, you gonna be thinking like, damn, man, wish I ain't do this. But we gonna be crying and weeping like the scriptures say, man. Hey, that's coming, man. Hey, that's a prophecy that's gonna take place, man. All right. Upon the men of the Lord, man.
Especially when the mark of the beast come around.
When
you ain't got food to eat.
Yep, exactly.
When you really ain't got no food to eat. When you really looking for some motherfucking food. We ain't ate in 3 days. You can remember days like this when you should have just fasted. Matter of fact, I just thought of a scripture. The scripture say, "My servant shall eat." You know,
but you shall hunger.
Yeah, you shall hunger, man. I'm about to look it up. Yeah, it's in Jeremiah, and it's one of his songs too. But it just goes to show, you know, when that chip come, you gonna be when you really got something to cry about. When you can eat, but you can't, because guess what? The grocery store is gonna be vacant and have no food. You know, in a desert state. It won't be no more Mickey D's or no or fucking Red Lobster, man. Or you won't have your food, your EBT card will be that'll be insignificant, man. You know?
Yep.
You know, so that's what it is, man. Just bear with us. You know, I got the Urim and Thummim here. So, in these days, you're going to want to fast and for prayer so you can look after, man. You know? I think that Isaiah 65 and 13.
That's what is it?
Yeah.
Isaiah 65 and 13.
Oh, yeah, 65 and 13.
It's Isaiah chapter 65. Verse 13, it says, therefore, thus saith the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
That's cold. Right, yeah. Hey, that's plain. So, you know, we gonna be Not saying every day we gonna have a 6-piece chicken dinner, but guess what? Even the Lord blesses with a fucking with some grapes or something. You know, that's a blessing. You know, I'm not saying every day we can be eating just good, but the Lord says He's going to feed us in those days, man. Them the days I want to eat. Them the days I'm gonna want to eat. Fuck these days of eating just all willy-nilly eating.
Right,
fuck these days, man. I give up these days all day. I fast all the day long. If those days where we can eat, you know, when nobody else eating, and when there's a shortage of food, it's a scarce amount of food. You know, did not Elijah get fed by birds? You know, so. The Lord said He was going to feed you. He's going to feed you. Do I know how? No. But I don't want to be one of them people that's eating my own baby kids and shit like y'all gonna be doing. So days where we gotta fast, man. You can't give one day to the Lord, man. You know, one out of all these fucking days we got. You can't fast one fucking day, man. Just one day. You can't just give one day to the Lord. Damn, fuck it. One day of a fast? That's selfish as hell, man. That's, you know, I don't want to count as a day, just a couple of hours, you know? You really doing it from evening to evening, to sundown to sundown. And get that extra hour just for the fuck of it, you know? I'm gonna just do another hour just to put the mark on it, you know? Put the stamp on it. I did my fast.
Yeah, because majority of our people, man, they don't fear the Most High, man. That's why. All right? That's why the scriptures say that they shall seek me, but they won't find me, man. What's this?
I got that. I got that. I know that. I think that was Isaiah 5:15.
Yeah, man. That's when everybody gonna be seeking the Lord, man. All right? When they can't fucking eat, man. All right? The men of the Lord, man, Lord willing, we those men, as we always say, hey, because that's a commandment, man, to say Lord willing after everything you say, man, that you going to do or whatever, man. All right, so Lord willing, we are those men, bro. All right, but majority of our people, man, they not worried about the Most High, man, because they waxing fat, man. They growing thick, all right, as the scriptures say, man. All right, hey, and that's when y'all forget the Most High, man. In the day of prosperity, man, y'all forgetting affliction. So we prospering right now, man, so to speak, man. We prospering on this side, man, with all these grocery stores, man. All right, we got the food at the reach of an arm, man. Yeah. All right, yeah. They got 24-hour grocery stores, man. Oh, yeah. You can go there anytime and get 24-hour convenience stores, 24-hour fucking restaurants, man. All right. So we prospering right now,
and deliver right to your front door.
Yep.
Food delivery. And
yep. Shit. We prospering right now, man. Yeah. All right. And that's why majority of our people, man. Hey, that's when they gonna come back, man. When they not prospering, man. All right. In the day of affliction, man. All right, because we not afflicted right now, man. All right. What you got, Doc?
This is what you call for. This Hosea 5:15, and I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Hey, as soon as martial law be out this bitch, everybody gonna be praying to the Most High.
Everybody gonna be fasting all of a sudden, huh?
As soon as all the grocery stores be, as soon as the curfew take place, man, that you can't be walking all around these fucking streets, man. You can't be doing whatever you want to. People gonna turn to the Lord then. You know what I'm saying? I thought this was the land of the free, the home of the brave, man. And that's when y'all motherfuckers gonna realize, man, that you're not free, man. All right. Because we not free, man. We still in captivity, man. All right? Thus saith the Lord, man. All right? And I can tell you Jeremiah 50:33, man. All right? Judah and Israel was oppressed together, man. All right? Where are they being oppressed together? Because in our past history, man, we weren't oppressed together, man. All right? We weren't oppressed in the same land, man, so to speak. All right? That's talking about here in America, man, that we oppressed together, man. Hey, but the scripture said, man, in their affliction, they will seek me early, man. So when y'all get afflicted, that's the majority of people anyway. That's right. All right? When they get afflicted, man, all right? when you get pulled over, man. All right, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus, because you know you about to get afflicted with a ticket, man.
That's right.
All right. Hey, but that ain't the Lord's name anyway, man. So y'all calling on a false idol anyway, man. All right, because his name ain't Jesus, man. All right, but y'all gonna seek the Lord early, man. And y'all still not gonna find him, man. Hey, because the true men of the Lord, we seeking the Lord early, man. We seeking him right now, man. Hey, because we are afflicted, man. All right. Hey, because the scripture said, oppression maketh the wild man mad. All right, oppression is affliction, man. All right. Got it.
Come. Hey, we good? We good on the camera? Shut up.
Oh, let me see. Shit, good. He said an hour. You want to start it over now?
Yeah, we starting over.
All right.